going to just spend a couple of minutes just greeting everybody, and then, oh, it's being recorded, so okay. I'm on. Hello, everybody. This is Paige from Portland, rainy, and yeah, I think spring is coming at some point. It's good to see everybody. We have Priscilla in Cape Town today helping, and Devin in the Cape Town area, and Wendy way up in Pretoria. Uh-oh, Wendy's not showing herself. There she is. So before we begin, we're just talking a bit about why we do these donor calls. And for us, it's such an important way to have that personal connection. And we want to be transparent, and we're all learning. And I think we're all learning together and sharing. And I think that's an important part of what we do too. And without donors, you make everything possible. So this is our way also to thank you and really express our gratitude. So today, let's see, we have, are you ready with the slides, Devin?
Yeah.
Look at this technology. Yes. Go like this. All right, so welcome. And here we are, our donor conference call, March 19th. Did we get the date here? 2022. We're here, as you can see, empowering girls and strengthening communities in Southern Africa. Can we scroll down to?
Yep.
I can't. Okay, so what are we going to talk about today? Well, we're going to preview our 2022 map, showing the clubs and who we're supporting, thanks to you. And then hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll have a chat with Mentors Gloria and Racheal from the Believe Club in Livingstone, Zambia. We haven't heard from Zambia in a bit. Our focus has been on Zimbabwe and the making of this amazing film. And with Gloria and Racheal today, we hope to have 2 girls from the Believe Club. And then, yes, indeed, we are going to have the behind the scenes sneak peek at our first professional filming project. I am so excited about this, as I think everybody is. Devin and Priscilla will walk us through that. And if Procedure is on, she will, she's the star of the show, and it's about mentorship. And she will speak about some of her thoughts about this project. So are we ready? Do we have Gloria and Racheal on?
Yes. Yes. Hi, Paige, and hi, everyone.
Hi, Gloria. So good to hear your voice. Gloria, can you see the screen so you can see the photos?
Thank you.
Go ahead, Gloria.
Yeah. When Gloria and Racheal, why don't you guys stay on mute and be ready to chime in, to chat away?
Hi, everyone. Gloria's network is a bit, it's giving her problems. But yes, we can see
Okay. Okay, so how about if we look at the map? So give everybody a preview of the 2022 partner network map and follow that little arrow up there. We now have a total of 56 clubs and almost 1,000 kids served. The youth served 972. That is so awesome. Yay. And then we're going to take you to Zambia right there. Oh, good job, Devin, and to the Believe Club. So, Racheal, do you want to start off then if you have a better connection?
Hey, Paige.
Yes, hey. What's
So for Believe Girls, Foundation, 2022 has come on a good note because we have this beautiful, lovely safe space which we use with the girls. On the picture there's me, Racheal, and some of our girls. So before I talk about the rest of the pictures, I just want to share something. Before we had this safe space, we were operating from schools. So the school where we were operating from, we had a nice safe space, which we had an agreement with the school to be using. Unfortunately, the school had to get our safe space and use it as a house. Now, the difference which we have noticed from the time we had our own safe space and before is that when we were in schools, we had limited time. So the school would just give you like 2 hours to meet the girls. Then the other school, the St. Peter school, we didn't really have a safe space, but we were given a classroom to operate from there. So now when we started operating from our own safe space, we have our own counseling. So when we started operating from our safe space, one of the advantages is that we have enough time to be with the girls. Sometimes we stay with the girls for about 4 hours. We have enough time to spend with the girls during the week. If one of the girls wants to talk to you, you can easily talk because where the safe space is located, it's in town area and anyone can have access to it. So 2020, the safe space, we started it last year. Last year it was a bit slow, but this time around it has developed. We have decided to have our own small library. And Charity, one of our girls, and she's on call, she's going to share that with you. So we have a library, we have a department whereby you get educational books. There's a department where you get novels. We have a department, another department where you can get sexual reproductive health books. So like the photo which is there, we had a topic with the girls who just completed school last year. And we were talking to them about how they can apply for college, how they can apply for university. And Racheal came with a surprise for them. And she downloaded some forms where they need to try and apply for university. So that's what they were doing there. So basically the safe
Great
space
idea.
gives them, so the safe space gives them room to share anything they want. It gives them room to do other things. So we come up with different topics. We can meet the alumni in there. And now the alumni are giving back to the girls to come and share some of the things. So basically that's our safe space. And this time around, we added a TV so that we can also be showing girls some TED Talk videos. And we always have some snacks during the week. And the picture which is there, it was a meeting we had with other mentors. There was Racheal, me, Sunga, and Pestrida. So it's not only a safe space for girls, but it's also a safe space for mentors to share anything. So it was a nice day whereby we shared things, other personal things, how life is with us, how we are moving, do we have any challenges? So it was just a catch-up day whereby we were just catching up. I remember this is the day me and Sunga planned, Sunga and Racheal planned for, we can do it together, and the result came out positive. So the safe space, it's not only for the girls, but it's also for the mentors. In case I've forgotten something, maybe Racheal will add, but basically that's what our safe space looks like. It's a pink girl safe space. It's beautiful. It's a safe space for us mentors. It's a safe space for the girls. And we find this room, it's warm, it's welcoming. So these are some of the girls we reach out to. The other one, she just completed, and that was the day she shared the story. I think she shared the story with Racheal. She was like, oh, Aunt Racheal, I went for an interview. I'll soon be working. And this is a girl who completed school last year. I'll soon be working. Then they talked with Racheal one-on-one. And that's Gloria there. The other one, she's Gloria. She's still in school. She was telling us about the song she composed because she loves singing. Yeah. So some of the stories that we have for the girls.
So Gloria, can I interrupt for a second, please? Let's stay on Gloria for a second. We call her little Gloria. She entered the Creative Expressions contest in 2019, very young. I think she was 12 or so. She wrote a song and sang it. And I was lucky enough to be there to hear her sing. And she was so shy. She covered her face when she sang. She was just feeling so shy, but what a beautiful voice. And she ended up winning the category for the music and dance category. So a quick update on Gloria would be great. Did we lose Gloria? Racheal?
No, I'm back. Sorry, my network it's quite poor, but I'm here. Okay.
Can you give us an update on Gloria?
So as Paige was saying, the first time she was quite shy, but almost each and every year that comes, this is a girl who has never given up on taking part in the creative competition that we have with GSGC. And every year she always participates. And this is a girl who doesn't miss the Girls Club meetings and in our safe space. So during the Youth Day celebration, it was combined with YY. She sang a very beautiful, so the song was about the girl child, and the other friend, it was a song combined with a poem, which is written behind those journals which we have received. So it was a beautiful song. This is a girl who used to be shy, but now she's able to step up, stand up, and literally talk.
Great.
About anything, and she still wants to sing, and she said no. But now she's passionate about singing so much.
Great,
So you
that's
can tell
just
Gloria
great.
that you can tell Gloria, tomorrow we are meeting, and the only thing she'll say, oh, I'll contribute maybe with a song. What else can you contribute, girls? Gloria always raise up the hand and say a song.
Mm-hmm. That's great.
So she's very good with her things. We do, so our safe space, it's a space whereby mentors, me and Racheal, sometimes we share personal things. It's a safe space for girls. They can come and share anything with us. It's something that gives you hope, courage, And we always tell our girls that whatever we talk about in our safe space remains there. So some of the things that we have added in our safe space, because we don't want to cry always, we always sometimes have a fun day where our girls can play different games. We bought different games like Scrabble. We have chess. So you find girls who don't know how to play these games. They are taught by other girls who know already. And we use the TV for the TED Talks. So it's a place where you can relax. You want to do your painting. You want to get a book, a novel to go through it. You want to play a game while you're waiting for other mentors. You are free to do anything. And I'm sure someone will ask, but how do you keep order in this space? So in our safe space, the first thing when you enter, there are rules, which we have written down. And everyone needs to follow those rules. And those rules, they didn't come from me and Racheal, but they came from the girls themselves. So they need, they know if I want to get a book from our safe space, I need to talk to Charity, and Charity knows the procedure. She knows what she does with the books. So that's our free, safe space that I don't know if there are any questions for me, or maybe Racheal wants to add something, or the girls who are online.
Can we get a hold of Racheal?
Hi, everybody. So I think Gloria said most of the things that are to be said about the Girls Club. So basically, it provides warmth for the girls. It's somewhere where they can be themselves, speak about their problems. It's a no judgment zone. It provides comfort for the girls, I guess. It's somewhere where they can read their books and have fun. And the girls are online. Maybe if you want to hear from them, see how the safe space has been helping them, I think that would be great. I don't know if I can allow them to go ahead, Paige.
Can we hear from Charity? Is she on?
I think Charity is on. If Charity is not there, then Kathy can speak as well.
That would be great.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Charity, and I'm one of the members of the Livingstone Club. So I just to say how the club has really benefited me individually. The club, when I entered the club, I was kind of a shy girl, and I wasn't really social, and I never really had confidence in myself. If I wanted to say something, I would really doubt myself. I had self-doubt, and I really didn't have the boldness to say. But then when I entered the club, I began to meet people, and the mentors made me feel so comfortable. Auntie Gloria and Auntie Racheal made me feel so comfortable. And in the space, I discovered my study like last week the youth day event we had. I didn't in front of people and things, looking at crowd. I kind of had stage fright, but then I was surprised to see what I did last Saturday. Like I was there, I was like performing some things, and I talked to people that I really made and I found new friends, and I believe in my it's very exciting, and no about things.
Devin, we didn't hear, I don't know if anybody else had a problem understanding her. She went in and out. Racheal? Racheal,
Paige.
can you hear?
This is Gloria. So some of the things that Charity had mentioned, I'm sure some people might ask which one is Charity. I think that was the second picture Devin had put. Charity, she was standing next to me, the one who was in a trouser, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, a yellow shirt, not this one, the other picture. So basically what she was talking about, the one who's standing next to Racheal there, it's Kathy. I think she's online. She's one of the girls we have invited as well. Then Charity, she was standing at the far end next to me. So that's Kathy. She was at St. Peter's. Then Charity standing at the far end. So from what she was talking about, she said before she joined, she was a shy person. And after she joined the girls club, she was able to express herself, and she was surprised last week Saturday when we went to YY, she was able to talk in front of other girls and the boys. She has never met it. It was her first time meeting, although her network is quite poor. So those are some of the things that the girls have benefited. Then if you look at that picture, behind that picture, we have different pictures of different girls. So different activities that we have been having. We have from the girls who started the girls club when it was called Girls Stand Up. So we have put pictures in our rooms. When we invite them, sometimes they laugh over them and like, oh, we have grown, look how far we have come from. So when the pictures also, they bring a certain memory in them when they appreciate, because we still keep those things as look and say, oh, this is where I'm coming from and this is where I am now. So it's a safe space for literally everyone in the girls club, and it has really helped us a lot, and we keep on improving each and every year. This year we have added some books, we have added a television, we have added few other things that we have put on the wall, and we get these ideas from the girls themselves because this is their space and we want them to build it the way they want it to be, not because me and Rachel, this is what we want, no, but it's a safe space for the girls and we build it the way they want it to be. I don't know if there's someone for me.
Can we open it up to questions, and if anybody has any comments? Again, Gloria and Racheal are amazing. I have been able to spend time with them. I am so impressed. We are so grateful for you. You are making things happen. Does anybody have any questions while we have them?
Hello.
Hello.
Paige, this is Al in Arlington,
Hi,
Virginia.
Al.
Hi. This is so cool to hear about, what's happening and what the girls are getting out of it. I have a question. Is there a certain point where the girls have to leave a club, like when they get to be a certain age or when they leave school, or, can they continue on as long as they feel they're getting something out of it?
Good question. Racheal, Gloria.
Hi, Al.
Thank you for that. I think Racheal will answer that. You can go ahead, Racheal.
Okay, thanks, Gloria. So we have what is called an alumni club. So we used to have them go, but no, we don't allow them to go. They still allowed to come back and continue with the meetings whenever they're back, because most of the girls are graduate and then they go off to university and colleges, or they start working, but the club is open to them. Whenever they want to come through, they still come through. We have some girls like who are studying nursing, who are now nurses working in the service, teachers. They come through, they help us once in a while with when they're free. They give us mentorship. They give mentorship to their fellow girls. So it doesn't end at any point. The only time it ends is, I think, when they decide on their own to stop. But as from me and Gloria, for them through and through. Like the ones who are working or are in school, we've got WhatsApp groups. We still communicate with them, even if they're not able to come physically, but it's open. We have an open line communication, even when they're not around Livingstone, for example. So it doesn't end. It ends when they're ready to go.
Great.
Hey, Al,
Great.
this is Priscilla. You might appreciate this. Again, Believe Club is in a town, and Al has been there. And their goal is to get their girls onto tertiary. Some of our other clubs are in rural areas where their goals are to get them through high school or to O level, and that's why it's customized per area. But one really cool story, and pipe in on this, Racheal or Gloria, is that one of their girls who had been, again, very shy, and they saw her through. Unbelievable. This was a girl who was prone to drop out. They helped see her through, and then the alumni came around her to help her look for scholarships for university, because many, of course, those who are able to go on, many are not able to, because most aren't able to because of finances. But this was so cool how they wrapped around her, helped her find a scholarship, and guess what she's studying, Al? Law. Anyway, that's from me.
Awesome. Great. Any other question? That was a great question. Thank you, Al.
I have a question. This is Tabitha. I'm in Montreal right now. I used to work in Mfui, Zambia. I'm wondering for this specific club, to follow up on what Priscilla just said, are you offering sort of career services, helping the girls figure out what their next steps might be?
Gloria, Racheal?
So with a bit different. So with Believe Girls Club, we have different programs for different groups. So for those who are in school, our main focus is we provide psychosocial life skills to the girls. Anything that has to do with the mindset. That's what we provide for the girls. Then immediately when they finish school, our focus changes, because we know that our mentorship program with them, because our target is when a girl joins, we get from, is it 13, if I'm not mistaken, 13, 14 years, and they stay with us for about 4 years in the girls club before they complete school. So our main focus is just psychosocial life skill and sexual reproductive health. And now we have also introduced mental health and climate change. Those are the two things that we have introduced this year. Then for the girls who complete school, our focus changes a little bit, because they are no longer in school and they got the mentorship program for psychosocial life skill. For those who complete school, we still continue with them with counseling, and we also focus on colleges, universities, which are in Zambia. We also try by all means to find when the government is advertising for scholarship programs for them, then immediately the government advertises that, then we post in our group or we share at the safe space with them so that they can apply. We also share with them courses that are offered in different universities and which universities allow scholarships and which university don't allow scholarships. Then the other thing, we also try by all means to focus on entrepreneurship, which we talk about with the girls, those who have completed school, the alumni. So those are the two programs that we have. Those who are in school, we have a different program, and those who complete school, we have a different program, because our main focus is to help them get into college. And for them to get into college, they need to know which course are being offered, how long does it take, We also need to do some entrepreneurship program with them, and we also continue with our counseling program for them. Thank you.
And they also, I'll add in here, they also offer career days. And I was lucky to be there once where they had various speakers and, you know, and then those, I know one was a woman who was a local doctor and then is there to help support the girls. So bringing in local people, people in various professions to speak to the girls while they're in school.
And then can I just add in something?
Sure.
Sometimes we also have to advise them, like, because you know we're living in a third world country for us, so sometimes the girls have got big dreams, they have get very good marks, but then they're not able to go to the colleges that they wish to go to, reason being because of financial hardships that some of them go through. So sometimes we also advise them on the type of course that is similar to what they wanted, but something that they can afford. We also advise them on going for maybe a cheaper college just to help them, because sometimes their parents are not able to afford the college that of their dreams. So we advise them on going to college, and then when they go to that college, maybe it can later on they can go back to school when they are working and then finally do the course that they wanted. So that's another thing that we help when it comes to career path. We try to advise them in those lines of guiding them through, because we don't want them to go through depression. Because we've got, for example, Charity, she's comfortable with me talking about it. Charity has been struggling. She completed last year, but she's not able to go to college. Reason being her parents, her mom is not able to support her to go to school. So me and Charity have been sitting down. We're looking at colleges that maybe she can go to, or that her mom would be able to afford, or colleges that offer scholarships. So we've been helping her with Gloria right now, try and figure out a way for her. Though she had very, very good marks and her plan was to become a doctor, but because of financial hardship, it's not possible for her. So we are trying to find another route. We've changed routes and we're trying to help her see how best we can help her, maybe go to school, maybe find another school that the mom can afford, that at least would provide her income in the near future. Yeah.
Wow, amazing. Thank you so much. Okay, so if we have more questions, how about if we hold them till the end if we have time, and because we also want to move on to talk about the film, the GSGC film. But again, Gloria and Racheal, you're doing amazing work. It's so great to connect with you, and we so appreciate what you do.
Thank you,
Okay.
Paige.
Oh, no, thank you. You guys are awesome. Just so appreciate you. If you hang on, you can, maybe we have questions at the end if you can hang on. So we'll move on to the behind the scenes of an exciting new project. Priscilla and Devin were able to be there. So they saw this happening. And I hope we have Mentor Procedure on. Is she on? So Devin, do you want to start?
Well, he's
Yeah,
getting,
absolutely.
oh, there
Thank
you go.
Paige.
Go, Devin.
No, thank you, Devin.
Thanks, Priscilla. Yeah, we thought we'd give everybody, it's such a great space at this little moment that we try to do as often as we can on these donor calls, to share, you know, exactly, specifically, directly connect with mentors and share about some of the things that are currently happening, and then also to give a little bit of excitement about some of the projects that are upcoming, and what we've been busy with. And this is one of them. And you know, working on the communication side of the team and helping to get these stories out, it's massively exciting that we had the opportunity to film a story from within the GSGC circle. We're recognizing that film is a storytelling a platform, a format that really helps to really get it and feel it and understand some of the importance and the depth of the work that happens. And so we really needed to pick a story that that kind of resonated and helped to really give an idea of the mentorship programs and what it's all about and what sort of impact it has on individuals' lives. And so through chatting about it, we realized that focusing on the story of Mentor Procedure, who is based in Victoria Falls with Girls Time Club. You know, Priscilla already highlighted Procedure's story that she was she was a girl in one of the clubs in the early stages of developing this approach, this mentorship approach and this model. And Procedure's life was really enriched in such a way that she herself now serves as a mentor. And the fact that that happened and how Procedure's trajectory was really changed at that point in her life is something that comes through in the story. So we focus in on Procedure's life story and then work out to all of the clubs and the fact that there are, like you say, you pointed out earlier, 56 clubs within the mentorship within the GSGC circle. And so here is Procedure with a film crew. What happened was it is a local Zimbabwean crew from her filming with professionals and really get the story. This time, April 2021, there was a blog post that went out, and it's still on the website, and anybody will be able to see it. Some avid GSGC readers will remember that we spoke about a tourism and development specialist named Christabel Peach, and here she is on the left. She's worked within the conservation realm and community development work within Zimbabwe for a very long time, and she heard about our approach and model, and she went across to visit the guys at Tikabani near Dete, one of the newest club, which has been with us for over a year now, and then also went up to Vic Falls and visited Procedure's group, and she came back from that just beaming with the fact that she'd never come across an approach that is so deep that it really uplifts the youth and in a way that really gives them a positive view of the future. And she spoke about the fact that the people in her own country, the youth in her own country, she'd never met youth in her own country speak with such confidence and vision. And so being connected with this work, Christabel was approached with some philanthropists from America, from the US, and said, hey, we have some funds that we would like to put towards helping. And she said, well, look, I know the project. I know what we need to put funds towards. And so storytelling was the way to go. And they followed and trusted her, and wanted to really realize that putting together a really good communications piece about the clubs and circles would be a highly beneficial way to support. And so with you filmmakers in Harare, they're called Obscura Films, as you saw from the shot at the beginning, and we spent 3 days.
Priscilla, can you pick up where Devin?
Yeah,
we lost Devin.
Yeah, if you can hear me. this was such a tremendous gift because I think many of you know we really do deep, quite profound work, but we're not good at marketing or telling the story. We're out there in the field doing the work. And so this was such a gift. And I think Devin's coming back with these pictures. But what we did is that we had, they created procedure as a young girl. And then she told her story and then where she is today. And it really is incredible that she was this quiet gal in one of our clubs or workshops. And today she has 3 clubs, I think, alumni, and is standing up so tall and inspiring so many in her community. So we went out and you can see they filmed at the Girls Time Club where they have a sewing machine and their Auntie Mercy is teaching them how to make bags. And then we went out to the boys club where they're baking. That's Mentor Nika teaching them to bake. And so we're picking up different glimpses of what this mentorship approach and model is like. And Devin, I think you're back on, so take it from here.
Yeah, absolutely. So we went to Girls Time Club and spent some time there, and then Sisonke and the boys and the girls clubs there, and then also out to Rise and Shine. And that's further out from Victoria Falls, and that's Mentors Faye and Shirai, and got to cover a little bit of their area too. And the reason that we really wanted to get a view of a few of the clubs in the area is because they've all been part of Procedure's story. Mentor Nika was a part of helping, really mentor Procedure and get her steady and into a place to be able to launch to register her own trust and to launch Girls Time Club. And obviously Mercy, a co-mentor with Priscilla, with Procedure, is integral to her story. And then Faye and Shirai, part of the team, it's important to recognize the power of the network, that being a part of a group of people that are doing this all together, sharing ideas, sharing challenges, is something to really highlight. And so all of that came through. We did some interviewing. It was filled with interviews. Priscilla even got interviewed, as you can see on the bottom right. And then we had some fun with it too. We tried to film as much of the activities that we can, that we could within the clubs, and get some fun and get some dancing happening, as you can see towards the end. Yeah, and there's the director, local Zimbabwe, and her name is Kalai. She's chatting with Procedure over there around what's happening with one of the areas of work, which is reviewing a book review with the girls and filming a little bit of that. I think we do have Procedure on the call. Procedure, are you there? Is your connection strong enough?
Hi, hi everybody.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Hi.
Yes.
Good to have you here.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Oh, it's good to have you clear. So you're obviously wondering, Procedure, we did all of this. We have a few weeks left for the editing process to finish, and we should be able to share this with everybody over the next, at the beginning of April, and one of them is going to be at an event that's the team are running in the US. But we thought we'd find out from you, Procedure, from your perspective, how was it being a part of the project? And maybe you could speak to your experience and how you feel.
Wow, it's exciting to actually think about that. The film is going to be very soon. Very exciting. Well, thank you, Dave. The experience of having that filming of the mentorship pathway out of poverty was really a great in the girls. I think, and for all of us, the other mentors, for all of us as a network, it was really a great experience for me to actually see how much.
Good to highlight this. Sorry, Procedure. You did highlight the title of the film that I
Yes.
omitted is Mentorship, a pathway out of poverty. Yes, thanks for reminding. And you can kind of see we've it's in the beginning. Carry on. Yes.
Yeah. So I was saying that it actually brought back, made me to think on and be so grateful of the mentorship that and to actually see the impact even in my own life, of the clubs, and to actually see our approach, our work, that our communities, it's so impactful because I am standing and confident and helping, empowering my community as a result of the impact that the clubs had. So even for our girls, like the Obscura team helping us, because even the girls in our clubs, in Girls Time Club, we got a chance to film and the chance to just talk to the Obscura team about, and they were learning a lot even as filming was going on. So it was really a fulfilling moment. It a great moment, and we can't see the film when it's completed. So it was a great experience and gained so much. We shared so much, and it was just, I'm so grateful and actually that indeed the work that we're doing, it actually, because I personally am here, and I have had a number of alumni that have done so, and they are continuing their lives. So yes, I'm so grateful. Thank you so
Yeah, thank you, Procedure. One thing also to highlight, and it's something that I'm not sure how much you know, Procedure, but the team themselves, Jessica Lyon, and they were really touched by being a part of this and being able to really see this approach that we use. They've sent some feedback since then while they're busy, and here Jess, the production person behind it all, she was just highlighting the fact that they're still really excited. They're still really excitedly speaking about their incredible inspiring journey, and the time that they had in Vic Falls with you, and everyone that they met. They felt that the work that we've done that we've been responsible for. I'll read it out verbatim. Over the years, an impactful change it has in so many communities. We feel extremely passionate about the GSGC model and have open conversations around it with corporate clients that we are working with in Harare, in hopes that more circles can be started in other communities. And that really speaks volumes around how, these guys have been within these spaces and worked within these spaces before, and having someone in Zimbabwe realize the power of this and want to help share the approach with others, it really does speak volumes. So yeah, procedure, you inspired many, and there will be some more when the film is out. It'll be very exciting. To highlight, it is a short film. It's not a full-length film. Yeah, it should be exciting. Have you
Does Priscilla want to add any other comments about this process of the film?
Not really. I'm just so grateful we had this opportunity to start, getting this story out. And, that was such a gift. And to have those who were filming be able to get and understand this approach was fantastic. And I'm so grateful to everyone to help participate in that. Somebody just asked a question. This is going to be a 4-minute film, so it's that gives that overview, and it should be ready to go by our gathering in April 10th in Vancouver, and then shared with everybody else in other locations via the newsletter and the Facebook and other means. And I'm so proud, just so proud. You know, we say this, how do we know this is working? And it's often, we do have deep M&E, monitoring and evaluation going on all the time. But in some, it's that you can see these guys standing taller, the kids, and boy, to see the mentors standing so much taller. I am just beaming with how everybody, all the donors have come and wrapped their arms around this approach, and to see these guys standing so tall, impacting so many youth in their communities is a tremendous gift. And so I'm really excited for this to get out and for us to inspire others on this model.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, thank you, Devin and Priscilla. That was great. Any other questions for procedure or?
Well, before we move on to questions, Paige, just we thought we'd give one little sneak view. There is a little clip of the footage here that we thought we'd share with everybody to kind of give an idea of the feel, and also just, you know, like Priscilla was saying there, that, you know, the monitoring and the evaluation, a lot of it is around the what you see and what the mentors are really experiencing. And so here is a poem that was written by Mentor Shorai from Rise and Shine in Zimbabwe, and his partner Svei is here reciting the poem, and it's a small clip of this will be part of the film, but also a standalone piece that we thought we'd share with everybody.
Great.
Hello, my name is Felipe Sabata, and I'm going to recite a poem by Shorai Matambanazo called The Change Makers.
Can you hear that?
And it reads, we kept them on track and made sure they completed high school, sent them to college where they read so many books, engaged them in the arts and empowered vulnerable populations, bridged divides, fostering trust and transforming lives, improved their academic and social outcomes, leading to higher test scores and improved thinking. We developed skills to regulate their emotions, encouraged expressing them through creative contests and films supporting gender equity. We listened to their collective plight and personal rights. From alumni to mentors, each became a beacon, bringing many rivers to return carrying a champion's flag for the goals of sustainable development. In a seminar inspired to lead, women rose and excelled, imparting knowledge to their brothers, sisters, and dreamers whose dreams have become vivid and their futures bright. The model giving birth to a generation of positive minds, leaving no one behind. Physically fit males and females who understand the intricacies of rural life, a core concept of a new world order, trickling into their communities, creating jobs and opportunities. A good turnout in clubs, braving chilly weather, grappling with the pandemic and its effects, fighting poverty, bringing hope to those affected directly and indirectly and those led astray. For example, parents with their hands on their bellies, weeping and wailing, worried to death about their children's education that had been derailed by the pandemic, creating factions and mixed reactions. Don't worry yourselves, mothers. We are right here on your doorstep with tools for learning and an old door-to-door method of teaching and buying in. GSGC youth with pen and paper just draw from memory on the card, post it online and on the streets, not in the mud. Mothers, bear this in mind. As long as in light, medium, and dark, your children, these GSGC youth, will see their juried art on display in public parks. And they will have an impact that would never have been in a new norm, even post-COVID-19. Shuraima Tambanazo, rise and shine Zimbabwe. Thank you.
Oh.
So there is a little clip. The full-length film will be screened at an event coming up on the 10th of April, and you have a bit more to tell us about that, Paige.
I do. For those who are in the local Portland, Vancouver area and elsewhere, I wish everybody could fly in and come in and be a part of this. It's really a time to gather and learn more about what we're doing, and just a time to bring the donor community together and celebrate. And we will, fingers crossed, everybody be previewing the film. It should be ready, right, Priscilla and Devin?
Yes.
Yeah. And there, and then we will gather on the 10th, and then on the September 10th, that's going to be our big celebration of the creative arts from the Pacific Northwest, artists that are donating pieces, and also Southern African artists in our mentor, through our mentors. We are going to have be able to bring back art pieces to auction off at our fundraiser in September. We are so excited. It's been a long time coming. We haven't done anything like this before, so we are excited about it, and really hope we can see all the local donors coming together and celebrate with us.
And Paige, just to highlight, there is a link that's just been shared to the chat box, which is an RSVP link for the April 10th event.
Great.
So let us know through via that link if you'll be making it.
Great, thank you. All right, any other questions, comments? Yeah, so many ways to get involved.
Cool. I think
we can always use talents from everyone.
You have a look at the website. There are ways to help share the story of GSGC. Hopefully when the film comes out, there'll be more of that, for donations, for being able to fundraise, share skills and time, volunteering yourself, and obviously coming to visit. I'll stop sharing the screen for now, and we'll be able to see everybody. And if there are any more questions, this is the time.
Anybody?
Yeah. Thank you for giving your time to hear our story, and thank you for your support, and thank you, mentors. You rock.
Yes.
Oh, such a quiet group today. Oh my
I know,
gosh.
what's wrong? Come on. And Charity.
Yeah.
Priscilla.
Hi, everyone. I just wanted to say something. Yeah, so I just wanted to thank you for everything that you've been doing for our club, because it really helps us a lot. And thank you for the journals that have recently come. Yes, I received the previous ones and it helped us a lot. And we've also received the current ones, the long-awaited ones. Yeah, and I always keep it next to me in case I have any thoughts or anything, because I kind of like to write something like poems or stuff like that. So in case I have anything, it just pops up in my head, I write. And it really helps a lot. I just thank you for everything that you've done for this club. It's amazing, and you're all amazing people. Thank you very much.
Oh, Charity, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So Kim, you had a question?
I didn't have a question. I just wanted to, my name's Kim Griego Kyle, and I'm in Santa Fe, New Mexico. I have a podcast that I had Priscilla on, and it was amazing. And so I am looking forward to coming to Southern Africa later this year and being able to meet some of these young women and the mentors and get them on my podcast. So
yeah,
can't wait.
We're so excited. I have an
Awesome.
itinerary ready for you, Kim. So look in your inbox tomorrow. And a number of people on the call have been there, and if anybody wants to say anything, but otherwise, I'm just so blessed by this community, and thank you for making this all possible. Lives are changed. Yeah.
And we couldn't do it without the donors. You are awesome, and just every day. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks to Wendy over there, way up there in Pretoria, and Devin, my partner in crime here, and Priscilla. What can I say to you, Priscilla?
Well, I just have, it looks like one of the other girls from Believe Club, whoever might be staying on, Galaxy A10, is that Kathy, or who is that? Or is that?
It's Kathy. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it's Kathy. My name is Kathy Kawika from Believe Girls Club. Yeah.
And Kathy, do you want to share anything about being in the club or anything? And I'm sorry we didn't catch you earlier. Is there anything you want to share?
Yeah. First of all, I would like to thank you for the help that you've been giving us, for the support, the love, and everything. The club couldn't be there if it wasn't for you. Thank you for everything, and please continue sending them, because I think the journal that you just sent in recently is halfway done. Right?
Oh, gosh. Mm.
Yeah. Journals have really helped me a lot, because they've helped me go to know who I am. They've made me express myself, even like when I'm having a rough day, when I'm having a good day, I get to write. And at times when my day is just okay and I don't have anything to do, I just go through everything I've written, and it helps me discover who I am and how I get to react to certain feelings that people impose onto me. Yeah, those are the things that the journals have helped us a lot, and thank you for your support you have.
We're so
Thank
proud of
you.
you, and what a gift to see you grow into a beautiful young woman. And hopefully I'll see you in June or in July with Kim. Okay.
And Procedure, thank you. Gloria, thank you. Rachel, thank you. All of you. Great. Thank you for joining us today. It's hard to say goodbye. I don't want to say goodbye.
Thank you so much.
Have a nice day, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Priscilla. Thank you.